Gossip at the Corpse Cart contains graphic and explicit content that may not be suitable for some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back to Gossip at the Corpse Cart.
Ooh, that was like a melody. Welcome back
thank you.
to Gossip at the Corpse Cart.
Welcome back. You come on back now. It's October.
Whether you like it or not, you're fucking back now.
Oh, yeah. There's no turning back now.
Okay.
We're in too deep now.
I'm turning back now.
And it's turning back now.
See you later, Canyon.
Bye.
Bye.
What if this was just it? She just left the show today.
We'd have
This
to
was
pop.
somehow the breaking point.
We'd have to popcorn read all of her confessions.
We've done it before while she's peed, but it wouldn't be quite the
That's
same.
true.
That was fun.
Yeah. At Amanda's quick anecdote. At Amanda's birthday
Oh my
party
God, speaking of peeing.
last weekend, there was a friend of a friend there who was a big fan of the show. Hi, Gwen. And at one point, I like had to leave our lovely conversation to go pee. And I was like, I want to talk to you more. I just genuinely have a really tiny bladder. And she goes, oh,
I know.
I know you do.
Every time I meet a new person who happens to have listened to the show, I'm like, oh, so you know everything about my bowels and my sex life. Nice to meet you. I'd like to get to know you, but I certainly do.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like
it's a mania.
we don't know how not to at this point, so whatever.
It's too late. We're in too deep. There's
Yep.
no turning back.
Anyway,
no turning back now.
Oh, now she's back on board.
Anyway, I'm Lucy.
Oh, I'm Canyon with the small bladder.
I'm Amanda
Who has a lot of sex.
with the man voice. God bless it. Blessed be.
Oh my God. Well, I personally have a couple of really outrageous stories for you guys. So I'm eager to get
Yes.
going.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's hear some crazy headlines from Amanda.
You know, I've got a couple doozies today. I feel like we often get stories sent to us about like people who found human remains in, under, around their home. A friend of mine recently actually sent me a TikTok of this young woman who had she and her husband had bought a house and it was a real fixer-upper and she's working on it and she's scraping off all of this wallpaper, and then she under the wallpaper there's like people's names and dates, and she starts Googling the names and dates, and they are all missing persons.
No.
And then her house becomes a crime scene, and they find like evidence of skin in with the wallpaper, like glue or something.
Oh, is that real or is that a horror movie?
I feel like it might be a hoax, but there only like two parts of this story are out, and so the jury's still out on whether it's an actual hoax.
I love that.
I know, but I thought this story, skin paper,
her house became a crime scene.
God, I wonder if your house becomes
girl
a crime
can dream.
scene, does like your insurance company or the authorities have to like put you up in a hotel or a nice Airbnb?
Well, the authorities sure don't have to do fucking
No.
anything.
But they fucking should. Anyway,
Yeah.
all that to say, if I were to find anything exciting under my house, it would be this.
Oh no.
So the headline reads, quote, Michigan man finds 160 bowling balls under his home.
Missing bowling balls.
Missing. Out of Norton Shores, Michigan.
of course it's in Michigan.
I know.
I don't know why, but that fits.
It
That's
really
a lot of
seems
fucking bowling
that's so, you know how heavy that would be?
Oh,
160
so much
times
cleanup.
8.
with
On-
with
wow.
my back.
Times 8 if we're bowling, times
Yeah.
like 10 plus if normal humans are bowling.
I use the children's balls.
1,000%. I'm a 6-pounder all the way. Really hurl that bad boy down the aisle. So a Michigan man made a striking discovery under his house when he went to demolish his back stairs. About 160 bowling balls. David Olson.
Was he bowled over?
Oh! That's fucking amazing. David Olson, 33, said he found one bowel buried in the sand behind cinder blocks this month and continued finding more over the following days. Quote, I was actually a little happy about that because it's a little easier to roll bowling balls out of the way than to move the sand and figure out where to put all that, he told the Detroit Free Press.
I mean, he's got
That's
an
a good
excellent
point.
I mean,
I think this man is an optimist.
He is, and as someone who has demolished like a fucked up retaining wall, I would have taken rolling bowling balls over that other
1,000%.
process. Olson believes there are even more buried under his Norton Shores home. He contacted the maker of the balls, Brunswick Bowling Products, which had a plant in the area and said they were made in the 1950s.
Why?
He said former employees contacted him and told him the workers used to take scrapped bowling balls to use as alternative to gravel or sand.
Oh.
So someone who used to live there had to have worked at the Brunswick Bowling Product factory.
And they just
Wow.
use them as building materials? I don't understand. Apparently, I have even less of an idea of how houses are built
It's not
than I used to.
This sounds like outdoor. If you're using gravel or sand, that's typically for drainage and grading your yard for like other landscaping that's going to go on top of it.
Okay.
So it sounds like that's what they were using it for. This isn't like a foundational part of the house. It's part of like
Okay.
drainage in the yard for landscaping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would be
It
my
would be
guess.
just to it would be to essentially fill a hole.
Okay.
And if that hole is close to your house and it fills with water, that's what damages your foundation.
Right.
Okay.
Brunswick shut down the Muskegon plant in 2006. Olson said many of the balls aren't in good shape. They don't have finger holes and aren't polished.
Well, they were the reject balls.
Exactly. He has donated some and plans to give some to the Muskegon Heritage Museum. He'll use the rest for landscaping or to make sculptures.
Oh, sculpture.
I
Wow.
cannot wait
I want to see his
to
sculpture.
see this Michigan man's ball sculptures. I need it. So, yeah, I thought that was wholesome and adorable, and I had to include it. This next one is Lucy if she just went off the rails.
Oh.
balls to the wall.
Bowling balls to the
the
wall.
deep end, bowling balls to the wall. So this headline reads, Woman breaks into dentist's office, extracts 13 teeth from anesthetized patient.
Oh no.
Subheadline is,
What?
okay, this is a weird one. Laurel Ike, a 42-year-old woman from Nevada, was arrested on Wednesday for burglary at a Sun Valley dental clinic where she used to work, according to a statement by the local Washoe County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, at least she had some
There's a connection.
experience.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what she worked as. Like, if she was a
Well,
front
for
desk,
sure.
like, scheduling person,
Yeah.
that's a stretch. In a bewildering twist, Ike also apparently admitted to extracting 13 teeth from an unwilling and anesthetized patient at an earlier date.
Oh.
So I guess she's done this twice?
Oh,
Oh.
my lord.
Or maybe she got caught breaking in and then admitted to this and only did this
Why?
once. I'm not sure. I feel like that's not very clear. The wildest part of the story is we have no idea why she extracted the teeth or what she did with them.
Oh.
Lucy loves it. She kept them in a jar to shake
They're
when there's
for
no
her
sound.
Etsy store.
Doy.
What do you do with teeth? Jesus.
Idiot.
Something with butts.
Oh, God. Investigators found a broken window and open door at the scene on May 3rd. According to the sheriff's office, Ike got away with a total of $22,861 in cash and checks. So, okay, she was caught for this burglary and then admitted to this other crime of the teeth theft.
What the fuck?
So they're separate incidents. The money I get, the teeth, yeah.
What?
Right.
How long was the patient under without the actual person who was supposed to do their
Right?
procedure in the room?
That's
because it takes a minute to pull a tooth.
that
It's not popping a pimple. It's
no. But
Well,
I mean,
was it loose?
I don't know. But at the time that this article came out, these details were not clear. So I'm going to have to do some digging. This says Ike was arrested on Wednesday on multiple counts, including performing surgery on another without a license. So they're obviously not like a technician.
hygienist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And burglary of a business and grand larceny. It's difficult to find a takeaway in this sordid tale. It seems likely that the background story will be waiting for it to emerge, involves some combination of social dysfunction, drugs, and the vagaries of the American medical system.
Oh my fucking God.
For now, though, we're going to have to wait.
So now that's just one more fear to
I know.
add to people's already, I'm sure, profound fears of going to the dentist.
Every month, Gossip at the Corpse Cart, either in my segment
Mm-hmm.
or more often Lucy's segment,
Gives you a
leaves
new
me
phobia.
with a
Yeah.
new, entirely irrational phobia.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I still am horrified by lightning. I'll
yeah.
never fucking recover from that segment. I'm deeply damaged by that. I have trauma.
I'm just keeping you on your toes.
I like love and appreciate you, and
Am horrified by me.
you keep me awake at night. Anyway, so next time you go to the dentist, keep an eye on your teeth. Next headline.
Yeah, unless they put you under, in which case, fucking, who knows?
Well, good luck. Good night and good luck.
Good night, Edgar. Can you imagine if your dentist said that to you as they're putting the mask like
If
on
I'm
your
ever an
face?
anesthetist, that's going to be my sign-off line.
Good night and good luck. You know what? For that alone, I will subsidize your education to become an anesthetist, an anesthesiologist. An anesthetist is like somebody who works on skin. No, that's an esthetician.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Okay.
If I'm ever one who pumps you full of drugs to make
Yep.
you fall asleep,
Good night and good luck.
legally.
Legally.
Right. Let's make that clear. Oh, okay, hold on. Sneeze on deck. It's starting to bulge.
Ew. That's
It's
not
stuck.
a sneeze.
No, it's stuck in my nose. I'm trying to
Oh.
push it out.
Can fully hear the attempt.
I think it's gone.
Just cram it back up.
All right, push it down, push it down. Here we go.
Good audio content.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Leave it in.
I provide my own Foley. All right, this next headline is a lot to unpack. And reminder to my lovely co-hosts, I cold read these.
We're still gonna
No
ask
questions.
questions.
I know you're gonna ask right away, and I'm not. I don't know. We're gonna learn
Wondering
together.
aloud.
Yeah. They're rhetorical.
Okay,
We
okay.
probably wouldn't listen to you even if you had the answer.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's accurate, and I appreciate that. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Makes no sense. Okay. Sex mad pastor's magic horn.
I'm
Subtitle. Exactly. Subtitle.
You know what? I actually have no questions.
Okay, cool. Subtitle.
crystal
Hashtag
clear.
prophets late night dreams betray fiance's cheating ways. Hashtag charms, supernatural oil, and plenty of sex make for godly mess.
Okay. Can I guess the state? And I'm gonna guess the bowels of North Carolina.
Texas,
It's not in the United States.
Oh.
So,
Germany.
nope. A suspected con man who posed as a prophet, allegedly sleeping with hundreds of female followers and selling others a quote magic oil called "Do As I Say."
South
for-
Africa.
You're close. For 10,000, I'm not sure the currency, a bottle, has not done as the Botswana police instructed.
Do as I say.
Oil. Magic
sh-
do as I say oil.
From a priest.
From
That'll
a prophet.
be a new sponsor. Promo code gals.
Promo code do as I say. Despite twice being deported by the police for being in the country illegally, 36-year-old Zimbabwean Gerald Eliezer Tanaka Gapare, aka Gerald Miracle, love the nickname, is behind bars again, having been caught in Botswana just a month after his latest deportation.
Oh my God.
His arrest came after his former fiance, Tabo Muki, spotted a poster advertising Miracle's appearance at a prophetic invasion in Mahalapai.
Yep,
I'm
just
so
commit.
sorry.
Just commit.
On the 25th through 27th of June of 2021. Mookie, 40 years old, who herself is a prophetess at God Grace International Ministry,
How did they find each other?
I don't know, probably through the religious community, was in fact responsible for Miracle's initial arrest back in April when she had a vivid dream that showed her then lover was improperly using charms.
Ooh.
The God-fearing woman known as Prophetess Hannah told The Voice that in her dream she saw exactly where Miracle hid his devices, which included an animal horn as well as various herbs, bones, and ointments. According to Mookie, when she woke, she went to the hiding place and found there were indeed strange items hidden there. She says when she confronted her man, he duly confessed to using charms to defraud women and have sex with them. Quote, I reported to the police and they discovered that he was using a fake passport and was an illegal immigrant. He was deported on the 14th of April, but on the 18th, I was surprised to see his poster advertising a church service in Mogadishu. He was arrested and deported in June, and he's back again! Exclamation point! Exclaims the exasperated native or Kanye native. There's so much that I don't know how to say, and I feel very stupid right now. Describing Miracle as a sex-hungry maniac, Mookie claims when she asked him to get rid of the horn, he refused, saying he needs it to manage his erections. And the horn is on the drive.
To manage them.
So you can see the horn is sizable.
It looks like a shofar.
I actually have a horn very similar to this that I got to drink mead out of at the Renaissance
manage your
Festival.
erections.
And manage my erections.
At the Ren Fest.
At the Ren Fest.
It's so gross.
It's massive.
Manage my erections at the Ren Fest.
Ren erections.
My Ren erections.
Ren erections. Quote, I want this man to be exposed because he is sexually abusing women and stealing their money in the name of God. Yeah. I also found out he was having love affairs with many of my church ushers. I asked him to destroy the horn, and he said it is not easy because when he throws it away, he remains horny.
Horny.
So maybe
Wait, is
it
he
has
fucking
nothing
the
to
horn?
do with the horn. I think we can surmise.
Sounds like he's fucking the horn.
I think we can surmise that the horn is being used in a sexual capacity.
How else do you manage erections?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe it was like for some, Viagra ceremony.
Yeah, maybe. Why not both?
Yeah, maybe.
Indeed, Miracle's libido is said to be so strong that according to Mookie, when the police were looking for him, a receptionist at one of the hotels in Gaborone told them that in one night, the Miracle Man can bring up to 7 women back to his room for sex. Casting her mind back to happier times, Mookie revealed the couple first met in 2017 in Rustenburg, South Africa, where the church is based. After preaching the word of God together for some time, they fell head over heels in love.
I've been to Rustenburg.
Aw, that's fun. Smitten, by 2018, they were engaged, with Miracle keen to introduce his wife-to-be to his family in Zimbabwe. Quote, when we met, he claimed to be owning a mine in Zimbabwe, but I became suspicious when he was always broke.
Yeah. The mine isn't doing
It's
as
not
good as
mine.
it used to.
I'm telling you, baby, it's not mine. I asked his mother about his mining business, and she told me it's a lie. He kept on. I love a good mom that's like, oh, yeah, no, that's a fucking lie.
No.
He kept on
he's
pushing.
still reusing the mine line.
Did he tell you about his horn yet? He kept
He's
on pushing
managing his erections.
that we get married, but I refused and told him not until he found a job. He told me he was a servant of God and he was not supposed to work, she recalls, concluding it was thanks to the good Lord for showing her Miracle's true colors and helping her avoid a nightmare marriage. Meanwhile, when reached for comment, police spokesperson confirmed Miracle's arrest and revealed investigations were ongoing as the Zimbabwean was found using a passport they believed to be fake. Lots going on there.
Well, Botswana is a beautiful country. I would love to live there too.
I need to get a new horn.
Yep.
All right, let's go in a totally different direction here. Back stateside with our next headline, which made me chuckle because I can really just relate to this very deeply. Quote, man's handwriting was so bad that Eastburn Bank staff didn't know he was trying to rob them.
That's something I could relate to.
Totally.
Your
Lucy's-
handwriting isn't that bad. Mine
Yours
is
yours
unique.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
Lucy has the best handwriting of the three of us, hands down, without question.
My handwriting is so bad that I hate writing in like cards for people. It just is like, oh God.
Also, I lied. This is in the UK. So, police said Alan Slattery, 67, retired, of the Stonehouse Drive, St. Leonard's, was given a 6-year extended sentence when he appeared at Lewis Crown Court on Friday, July 16th. Slattery entered 3 banks in Eastbourne and Hastings in the space of 2 weeks and used written notes to ask the cashiers to hand over money. According to police, his first attempt was at the Nationwide Building Society in Terminus Road, Eastbourne, at 10:45 a.m. on March 18th, 2021. But due to, quote, poor handwriting, the employees were unable to read the note and Slattery left empty-handed.
They couldn't use context clues.
Right.
Somebody, if you work at a bank and somebody slides you
A
a note,
note.
wouldn't you just kind of assume they were robbing you?
I kind of appreciate that even if they did assume, they were just like, yeah, bud, I can't read this. Can't help you.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, and then he just left.
Also, his photo on the drive, he
It's
looks like Creed
amazing.
Bratton.
He really does.
I wondered what he was up to. Now we
Yeah,
know.
now we know. A Sussex police spokesperson said, quote, staff at the bank later managed to read the note, which said, your screen won't stop what I've got. Just hand over the 10s and 20s. Think about the other customers.
So why didn't he just say it?
I know,
aloud?
right? I think he got skittish.
Yeah.
Scribbled it down quick.
They then rang the police, who attended and seized the note and CCTV footage from inside the bank. Police said on March 26, Slattery entered the Nationwide Building Society branch on London Road, St. Leonard's, where he handed a threatening note over the cashier, who, in fear of her safety, handed over £2,400 in cash. The spokesperson said, quote, as inquiries were ongoing to trace Slattery, police received a call from the NatWest Bank in Havelock Road, Hastings, around 10:20
You
p.m.
sound like Hugh Grant.
I'm
Heavens
to Bitsy. I can't fucking read anything today. On April 1st, staff at the bank reported a man entering the branch and handing over a threatening note demanding money. The cashier challenged the man, who then left empty-handed. Upon receiving this report, officers said they attended the last known address for Slattery and identified him walking in the vicinity. Slattery was arrested on suspicion of robbery and 2 counts of attempted robbery, according to police. The spokesperson said a search of his address found some sticky labels identical to the label that had been handed to staff at NatWest Bank, which to me sounds like he put it on a Post-it note.
Yeah.
A sticky label.
And to check it, that matched that of the man seen in CCTV from NatWest.
People
Slattery
always like to reuse their items.
Yeah, like sometimes your MO is a giveaway.
Like maybe, if you kill someone, maybe throw away those shoes.
Right?
Don't wear them again. Or like if
yeah.
you wear a jacket to rob a bank, like maybe it's time to just get a new jacket.
Yeah, and I just put, as I was reading this, I scrolled past another photograph that's a still from the CCTV footage, and like it's a distinct coat, and this man has a distinct head. Like they're not gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
How would they know?
Like, sir, they're gonna know. Slattery pleaded guilty to all 3 offenses and was given a 6-year extended sentence consisting of 4 years in custody and 2 years on license. So I assume that means
Probation,
like
probably.
probation. Yeah. Investigating Officer Detective Constable J. Fair said these incidents caused fear and distress to both the employees working in the banks and to the wider public.
Well,
I'd like
not
to thank-
much fear.
Yeah.
They didn't know what was happening.
Sir, you need to go. I can't read your threatening note. I'd like to thank all the victims and witnesses who supported our investigation, and I'm pleased to see the severity of the offenses reflected in the sentence handed out by the court. That's that. So I'm wishing him well, and I'm going to end this today. Well, no, I actually have one really quick one, and then our douche of the month. So, I can't resist any animal headlines,
Yeah.
and this one is super cute, but also like, who's gonna tell him?
Oh.
The headline reads, Wisconsin cow spotted going through McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Who's gonna tell him?
Maybe you want a chicken
Moo's
McNuggets.
gonna tell him.
Moo's gonna tell him. The cow was in the back seat of a Buick sedan, and there is a screenshot on the drive. And the caption on that screenshot reads, oh, where is it?
I can read it.
Yeah.
There's a whole ass cat back of that car. And there is.
So good. There is. It's such a cute little cow, too.
It's one of the brown ones with the little
Yeah.
white eyes
Yeah.
and
She's a beaut.
She's gorgeous. This
There's
is out
a
of
whole ass cow
Whole
in
ass
the back
cow.
of that.
this is out of Marshfield, Wisconsin.
Of course it is.
Spotted in a
Obviously.
oh yeah. Spotted in a car at a McDonald's drive-thru in Wisconsin. A cow. All of it. Jessica Nelson of Mosinee pulled into the drive-thru at a McDonald's in Marshfield on Thursday and said she looked up to see a cow in the back seat of a Buick sedan 3 cars ahead of her.
Amazing.
Quote, I thought it was fake at first. Who puts a cow in a Buick? She told the Associated Press on
I
Friday.
mean, they are spacious
Then
sedans.
I know. I used to have a Buick Regal Custom. You could have sex back there and fit a cow. She says, then its whole head moved. She quickly picked up her phone and shot video of the bovine. Quote, I just took the video of it because I was blown away to see there was a cow in the back of a Buick, she
There's
said.
no way that's legal.
There's no way. It's not safe for the passenger, the driver, or the cow.
Right.
No.
She
What
posted,
if the cow went berserk?
That's what I'm saying. Or they got into an accident and then the cow's getting hurt. Is the cow buckled in? What if you rear end someone and then you have 500 pounds of bovine crashing into the back of your seat?
Yep.
Like, none of this is smart. She
It's
posted
cute,
the
though.
video on her Facebook page, so cute, with the caption, oh, freaking cow! Tell me you live in Wisconsin without telling me you live in Wisconsin. She also pasted a message on the video itself that read, that's a whole ass cow in the back of that car. Nelson said that the family of the cow's owner saw the post and contacted her. They said that the cow was actually a calf. She said the owner had just purchased it and 2 other calves, which were in the back seat as well, but were lying down out of
There
sight.
were 3 cows in that
God.
car.
3. I can't.
3.
Jesus.
Y'all, this is why I cold read these, because I never would have gotten that Shyamalan twist for myself if I didn't wait. So they got those cows at an auction, and then, after a big day of buying bovines, you got to hit the McD's drive-thru on the way back home.
Yeah, but
and-
do they not have like a transport
trailer?
Like, if you can't have proper transport, you shouldn't be allowed to buy
yeah,
a living creature of that size.
I kind of agree. Like, if you're buying 3 cows, the
Somebody
the thought
loaded
process
those
is-
cows into that car, and nobody
Yeah,
nobody
a lot
gave
of people
calls.
signed off on this. Yeah, too many people signed off on this.
Yeah.
But they're all okay, and hopefully those cows didn't eat any burgers from McDonald's.
Yeah. Just the chicken.
And I'm gonna just the chicken, and maybe don't even eat chicken.
And the
But
fries.
they should be grass and veggie.
Oh
fed,
yeah, I
probably.
forget what cows eat.
I don't think cows are supposed to eat meat.
Yeah.
But I also
Well,
don't.
they
know.
have salads.
Sure. Okay. And
Cows
our
are 100% herbivores, but
There-
yes, go
yeah,
on.
Nailed it.
Well, they're calves, so maybe they were trying to see if the frosty machine was open.
Oh my god.
it never
maybe. Deeply disappointed.
Also, Frosties are Wendy's. my
Oh,
God.
sorry.
Oh,
my
god, we are
So
really
embarrassing.
All right, let's move on. So, My final headline today is the winner of our douche of the month. And this is from my favorite problematic publication, the New York Post. Man urinates on Dairy Queen counter over mask policy.
So much dairy and fast food.
I must have really been craving fast food when I picked my headlines.
That sounds pretty good.
Right? I might do a little postmating while you guys are doing your cases. This reads, "You're in trouble now." An unmasked Canadian man was so peed off about a Dairy Queen's face covering mandate that he relieved himself on the counter of the fast food restaurant. The Saturday night incident happened in Vancouver Island's Port Alberni, according to CTV News. The peevish customer argued with staff about British Columbia's mask policy before unzipping his pants and defiling the DQ service counter as the staff shrieked in horror.
Shrieked.
I would have.
Also, what these fucking people? What do they
What are you
think
gonna
they're gonna?
accomplish?
Yeah, exactly. You think the 16-year-old working at Dairy Queen is gonna change the mask policy of British Columbia?
Yeah. Congrats, sir. The mask policy is lifted because of your brave demonstration.
Seems also like he could have got for indecent exposure to a minor.
I'm sure it'll get there.
Okay.
I mean, there's
fucking
no
hope so.
way
Put him
those
on
charges.
a fucking registry.
And it's on video. Like there's
Oh.
security footage of this happening. So it's like, good luck fucking getting out of that. You whipped your donger out at a DQ. Quote, "It's not a BC policy. BC policy says you have to observe exemptions," the dribbling dissenter said in the video before apparently taking matters into his own hands.
Oh my God.
Ew.
"Fucking psychopaths," he exclaimed before walking out of the store.
Yeah, they're the psychopaths.
Yeah, they're the problem, sir. It's everyone else. You're the genius. You're the Mary.
God fucking damn it. These
Quote, "This is the first incident of this nature," Sergeant Chris Mansau told the
in
outlet.
your country.
Right. "I think people should just wear their masks and be safe and polite." Police are continuing to search for the unidentified urinator.
Oh.
So make him famous. There's a photo of him on the drive, although it is of his back. But I think there's a
It kind
profile.
of looks like Bill.
It definitely doesn't. I'm dropping the profile on there.
Oh,
It's
I'm
not,
just from the back.
it's not accurate. But maybe head to the blog, check this guy out. If you're in Canada, see if you can identify this motherfucker, because that's not cool.
Because he's a fucking psychopath.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the worst. And the photo is labeled anti-mask peer. And that's like from the article. I did not write that.
God fucking damn it, these people.
I know. Anyway, those are my
All right.
headlines this
Well
month.
done.
Thank you
Nice
so
job.
much. And as always, if you come across some funny stuff, not sad or depressing or vile, but funny headlines, send them our way. You can send them via our website contact page with the selected funny headline
Funny.
accoutrement.
Yeah. If they are a little bit dark or have to do with like bodies or graves or
That's me.
teeth, that's Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is Lucy's segment.
Yes.
All right. Well, should we hear a quick word from our sponsors?
Yes, please. So, being comfortable all day, every minute, every moment has become the most important thing in my life.
My new standard.
Nothing else, no relationship, no job, nothing is more worthy of cultivating than my personal comfort at all times. We put our bodies through so much. We're pushing them to the limit for, I don't know, some people do sport.
Ugh.
We do it for family. We do it for fashion. I know I do. Or just for plain fun. And when you think about it, it's pretty incredible that our bodies can even keep up. And Third Love believes every body is amazing and deserves to be treated as such. And that is why they design underwear, loungewear, activewear and feel good all day wear that hugs better, holds stronger, and supports longer. So you can feel comfortable all day long, no matter what your body faces.
I am wearing my Third Love bra right now because I've also realized that underwire is just not for me.
Nope.
And Third
Bye-bye.
Love has so many different bra options. They've got wired bras, they have wireless. They have all sorts of like different like widths of straps. They have all sorts of cute colors. All of their fabrics are super soft. They're just so dang comfortable. So Third Love offers bras in exclusive half cup sizes. They also I have 2 drastically different sized boobs, as you probably know. So they have bras that have removable like little pads. So I can have my pad in my small boob and no pad in my big boob, and they
I
look
love that.
a lot more symmetrical.
Yes, that's phenomenal.
They also have underwear, loungewear, activewear, and extra small through 3X. And they have a fitting room quiz. It's basically like a personal shopper, but even better. So it focuses on your size, your breast shape, because there are all sorts of shapes.
Oh, yeah.
Boobs are beautiful, and there are just so many different kinds. And finding your perfect bra really depends on all sorts of different factors. So if you have like current fit issues, you can also kind of report those in your fitting room quiz. And also just your personal style. To find bras and underwear that are absolutely perfect for you, the Fitting Room has helped 18 million people with boobs find their true bra size. And you know what? You could be next.
I love it. So to get on that train and discover how feeling is believing, upgrade to everyday pieces that love your body as much as you do. And right now you can get 20% off your first order at thirdlove.com/gals. That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/gals, and treat your undergarments.
Treat them.
If you're carrying a credit card balance month after month, and I know you can't see me right now, but my hand is raised.
Yep, raised. It's me.
It is. It can feel like you're in a never-ending cycle of debt with no end in sight. That's a horrible feeling. I know that feeling so well. And Upstart can help you make that final payment so you can get ahead.
Oh, yeah. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online. We love it when something's entirely online. So whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 1 million people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. I love that. Rather than looking at credit score alone, Upstart considers other factors like your income, current employment, and credit history to find you a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate without impacting your credit score in just minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. Who couldn't use that?
Seriously.
You can even receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan.
That is amazing. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/gals. That's upstart.com/gals. And don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. One more time, upstart.com/gals, and treat your bank account.
Treat it. As the year ends, another holiday season is upon us. And for many of us, that means travel and family, which at this point are both quite stress-inducing.
Yes.
There's a lot of pressure just with familial relations in general, with your in-laws, with your weird uncle who you can't broach anything serious with. There's also just anxieties around travel in general, you know, what with the pandemic. And I've always had travel anxiety, just period. That's why I pack 60 pairs of underwear whenever I leave the house.
Yup.
But, you know, Talkspace can really help us through these difficult times.
It absolutely can. And here is like the best part about Talkspace and why I know our listeners will love it as much as we love it. It's like ready to help you start feeling better with a text message, like a single message to your therapist. You don't have to put on pants. You don't have to schedule appointments out of town. You don't have to leave your house.
It's millennial approved.
It's millennial approved. It's in your pocket. It's amazing. So you can set goals with your Talkspace therapist and develop techniques to cope in difficult times. Talkspace offers individual therapy, couples therapy, medication prescription services. I mean, they really do it all. Talkspace is the #1 online therapy platform. There are thousands of licensed therapists available for you to match with across dozens of specialties. So maybe you're struggling with anxiety, maybe you're struggling with depression, maybe relationships, maybe all of the above.
Yep.
There's someone out there who is ready and available to help you, and Talkspace works around your schedule at your convenience with live video sessions and unlimited messages with your dedicated therapist. You can make therapy fit into your life and not the other way around.
I love that so much. It's very,
Me too.
it's crucial, honestly. So if you need a little support to help you through the end of the year, or if you want to start building towards a better upcoming year, Talkspace is here to help. Match with a licensed therapist when you go to Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first month with our promo code GALS. That's $100 off when you use code GALS at Talkspace.com and treat your brain.
Treat it.
Are we ready for Coven Confessions?
Always and never.
Amanda?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
She's postmating DQ right now.
1,000%. I'm pulling
Yeah,
up
you
Postmates on my phone, so I'm busy. Continue.
Yeah, actually, a blizzard sounds pretty good. I haven't had a blizzard in years. Okay, first one. A little bit of a throwback because it was sent in 2020, and apparently it's already almost 2022.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Yes. I don't understand.
All right, quote. So, my boyfriend and I wanted to do something to celebrate the end of this godforsaken year. I know it now being 2021 doesn't actually change anything, but I digress. We decided to take a weekend trip a few hours out of town and rent a hotel. COVID, again, the time was different. COVID isn't really a problem where we live, but it was still just the two of us traveling. We live together and don't generally interact with anyone outside of our household other than going to work or the grocery store. This hotel also had contactless check-in and a keypad on the door, and we brought all of our own food and booze as to not have to go to any stores outside of our immediate municipality. So if anyone wants to give me shit for traveling, we were following guidelines.
Great.
God bless.
Bit of a throwback. So we show up and the place is amazing. Not a hotel, but a crazy ass 4-level, 3-bedroom goddamn townhouse. So we're like, what the fuck? So sick. Let's party. We're getting a little drunk and watching the boring ass New Year's countdown on TV and start fooling around, yada, yada, yada.
Like you do.
But I'm like, bitch, wait, we have to have sex all over this place because that's exactly what happens at a big, huge Airbnb. I don't know why. It seemed like a good idea at the time. And to be honest, we were pounding gin. So we hit all the bedrooms, then all the bathrooms.
Oh my God.
A little blowy over here, a little doggy over here, whatever. It was just for the novelty to say we did.
Love it.
Finally, we're in the living room. And at this point, we're both like covered in lube.
Okay.
Yes, my WAP. How would you WAP?
I think it's WAP, right?
It's WAP. We have to suspend that we know that was a racist slur for a long time.
Wait, what?
WAP.
I thought it's I thought it. Oh,
That's with an O. That's different.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
sounds the same. So it's uncomfortable to say.
Oh,
Got
WAP.
WAP.
like wet ass pussy.
Yeah. Is poppin'. But I just like lube too. So fuck the lube hate and anyone who shames women for wanting to use it / needing to use it. And also fuck the patriarchy.
Oh, I use it all the time. It just makes it better.
Yeah. So my boyfriend sits in a brown leather recliner and I get on top. This is where we end things and move on with the other festivities of the evening. Now it's the next morning and we're getting ready to check out, picking up our clothes and packing our shit. I go to move some of the living room furniture back to where it belongs and glance at the leather recliner.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
On it, is a clearly defined imprint of my boyfriend's dick and balls.
Because like lube is all greasy, so like stained the leather. No.
That had seeped into the leather fabric from the lube.
Oh my God.
It's like a ghost dick just sitting there staring at me like, bitch, yes, you did this.
A ghost
dick.
I took a couple pictures of the stain to show my girlfriends and joke about, and then called for him to come check it out. And we were both just laughing like idiots until I start trying to wipe it off.
Uh-oh.
And it won't budge.
No,
Leather, baby.
grease stains, friend.
I get a towel with hot water and soap and start scrubbing.
You got to cover the whole thing in olive oil and just make everything match.
Right? But it still won't come off. We're getting closer and closer to our checkout time and running out of ideas. At this point, it's definitely faded, but still alarmingly visible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck was with that lube. It was German. Anyways, we decide to call it quits, throw a pillow over the stain, and leave the housekeeper a big tip.
Oh,
You already left the housekeeper a big tip. We went home. I left them a sparkling review and haven't heard anything since. So there's the story of my New Year's Eve dick ghost bandit.
I love it.
Dick ghost bandit.
I've attached a photo for your viewing displeasure. You can share these if you want. Honestly, I'm weirdly proud. And there is an amazing photo on the drive.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh! No. No.
It's
No.
It looks like a wine opener.
Oh,
Like all the
photo.
corkscrews with the arms.
It has a distinct tip.
It's
Amazing.
it's unmistakable.
That's
It
a
looks
dick and
like
balls.
a cushion could go over that. I'm
I don't
confused
know.
by the stitching on this chair. Maybe I'm just confused.
I
Yeah.
think it's just a nice leather couch.
Maybe.
Yep.
You
My
time to
God.
cover the whole thing in lubes to just make it
Uh-huh.
all uniform.
It's really good.
It's
That's
the
fucking
photo is
amazing.
so I saw the photo and legit gasped.
Yeah, it looks staged.
Yeah.
You couldn't paint a better dick and balls.
Could
No.
not.
Yep, the tip. The
Oh,
little indented tip.
Yeah, you can
Amazing.
see the little part where the pee comes out.
The urethra.
Yeah, the little divot.
good
Yep.
Lord.
Oh my God.
So anyway.
Thanks for showing us your dude's full situation.
Incredible.
It's going on the blog.
Oh yeah. They gave permission, so it's going on the blog.
Absolutely.
Okay, next one. Hello, this is a coven confession. Please don't mention my name, as I would not love for anyone to find out about this. Don't worry, we don't mention any names. I have also changed people's names for the story. So this story is fairly recent and one that I don't usually like sharing. My mom was engaged to a woman named Jen, who is now my stepmom, and I had taken the honor of being my mom's maid of honor. I was driving to New York City to Kleinfeld for my mom's wedding dress fitting with Jen, my brother Luke, and my mom.
Is that the say yes to the dress
Yes.
place?
Mhm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Before my mom's fitting, we all grabbed dinner at Chipotle. That's a terrible plan.
Yeah,
Before
before
the
a
fitting.
fitting. But, you know, I also kind of respect it because it's like, I want to eat on my wedding day. So I want to know that my dress is going to fit around.
Oh, I mean,
My
you
full
have to
body.
eat. That's not what I meant. I meant Chipotle.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We arrived at the fitting and all was fine. The day was going perfect. We went to Starbucks and I got a medium hot chocolate and then we headed home. We were about 20 minutes outside the city when a wave of panic washes over me. I needed to shit.
Oh,
Oh my God, this is a bridesmaids moment.
Mm-hmm. I called out to my mom that we needed to stop ASAP. She told me we were too far from the city to turn around and pretty far from a rest stop.
I called out to my mother.
I start sweating. I can feel the poop coming.
Oh, yes. Hot.
I-
The hot tsunami.
I knew I couldn't make it. I begin to shout, "It's coming!"
Oh, no.
I look beside me and my empty Starbucks cup looks like my only hope.
Oh, my.
I shout,
No.
"I'm using the cup!"
No.
My mom is freaking out and creaming. I think they mean screaming,
Okay.
but they wrote creaming.
Please,
and
God,
so
means
it's
screaming.
so gross.
Please, God.
Jesus Christ.
I rip the lid off the cup and immediately pull down my pants and shit in the cup while my little brother watched in terror.
No.
My brother, this is the part that gets me. My brother immediately bursts into tears
Oh, my God.
and starts dry heaving out the window.
No.
How old is the brother?
I don't know, but he's then still playing his video game.
Well, if you let it idle for too long, it won't save.
I'm laughing so hard at this point, and my mom is furious.
No, honey.
All while this is happening, Jen, my soon-to-be stepmom, is driving so calm.
Oh, my God.
Someone's got to keep this shit show together.
Seriously. Oh.
When we finally make it to the store, fucking the bridal store.
I forgot all
Going
about
to
that.
Kleinfeld's.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
I completely fucking forgot that this was the point of the whole trip.
My brother is still crying.
Oh.
Well, my mom was in the store, I was in the car, and my ass is still hanging out, and I was standing in fear there might be some leftover poop on the seat. My mom. Oh, okay, never mind. No, she didn't rush into Kleinfeld. She rushed into a different store to fix the situation.
Napkins.
My mom rushes out of the store with baby wipes, paper towels, trash bags, soap, and sponges. It looked like she was about to clean up a crime scene.
Oh, my God.
I clean myself off and I turn on the light to the back seat to see the extra damage I had caused. There was a huge pile of poop below me. My brother sees it and loses it. He is sobbing so hard and dry heaving
My
in the parking lot.
God.
Let men cry.
Let men cry.
Oh, my fucking God.
Brother's still crying.
Oh,
Brother bursts into tears just gets me.
honey.
When everyone was back in the car, I still couldn't stop laughing at the whole situation. My brother was super pissed and still isn't over it. My mom told my entire family, and there's not a day that goes by when someone doesn't tease me for it. I definitely have not learned a lesson from this, and I don't regret my choices.
I learned nothing and no ruggerts.
The brother.
Have a nice day.
Brother still playing his game while he's crying
Sobbing and gagging.
dry heaving out the open window, like on the freeway. I can only imagine.
That is the most little brother thing
in the
Oh
world.
my God, it's so funny. I love it.
It's the
kinda
most
sad.
little brother thing.
Oh my God. I'm kind of sad that I don't have a little brother because that just sounded so fucking funny. Okay.
If you did.
Just playing his game, playing on his Switch.
Poor kid.
Okay. Woo. All right. The next two are serious.
Oh,
so
God.
changing the tone a
Oh,
little
good.
bit.
Thanks for easing us into it.
It's very disjointed this month. Okay. Oh, all right. Serious one. So My parents split up when my brother and I were still toddlers. They broke up mainly because of my father's probably undiagnosed mental illness. But there seemed to be no hard feelings between the two of them, so there was a chill custody agreement. My mom being the stable parent, and then they put in parentheses, she too is batshit, as moms tend to be.
Yeah.
Was our primary caregiver, and she knew it was sometimes difficult for my dad to take care of us. So the agreement was that he would call when he was feeling well and take us for a day or two. That is a very chill custody agreement.
Yeah.
That's what you hope for.
On one occasion, he called my mom and demanded to see us. She had seen him in these verbally aggressive phases before and was not comfortable handing us over to him, so she said no. She told him to take a few days to cool down and then he could pick us up. This was the first time that she ever refused a visit with him. The following day, my uncle found my dad in his attic, dead by suicide,
Oh my God.
with a note detailing how my mom ruined his life.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's
My-
a lot.
My mom is convinced that he wanted to take my brother and me with him to get back at her for moving on from him. She only told us the story maybe a year ago after I kind of pressured her into it because she didn't want to tarnish his name when we were kids. I don't think I would have been as classy about it. All of this is to say, trust your gut.
Yeah.
Sorry if this email is worded bizarrely, not a native speaker, not a witch.
Great.
So I just thought that, I mean, it's serious and sad, but I thought it was an interesting takeaway. It's like sometimes if you get that vibe, especially if it's, you know, somebody who's going to be around your kids, you gotta
Trust it.
you gotta trust it.
So is this person saying that the mom thought that the dad was going to like kidnap them and take them?
She just felt that it was off. He was clearly not well. You know, he was being verbally aggressive. He was making demands. He was not in a good place. And she just was like, you know what? No.
Not today, but
Not today.
next time.
When you're calm, you can see them.
And
but
like it is really sad, but there are stories of folks who die by suicide who also like family annihilate basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that is
yeah.
not at all to say that that is common,
No.
but
No.
it does happen and it is interesting. I mean, it could have been that he really wanted to see his kids because he'd made this decision and he wanted his own opportunity to like say goodbye, but it could have potentially been an even more dangerous situation than that. And so I think trusting your gut a lot of the time is not going to steer you wrong.
Yeah, I know it was serious and kind of a strange story to tell on this show, but I just think that it was important as well.
Yeah. Trust your gut.
Okay.
More wedding dress poopers, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have
Pooper bloopers.
pooper bloopers. We have one more serious and then a funny.
Okay.
Dear Wine and Crime Queens, I was a 19-year-old college student in New York. It was 1994, and I was connected with a group of students that were less interested in studies and more interested in partying in Manhattan clubs like the Limelight, Club USA, and the Sound Factory. Those all sound very 90s.
Yes.
I was the poorest of the bunch, and my role as the hippie kid with connections to psychedelics was not a secret. Soon I started hooking up with a rich girl, Amanda,
Oh,
who slept with a towel on her pillow for the blood because she loved Coke. I mean, loved
so it was
Coke.
like streaming out of her nose at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
gross.
honey, no. That's a little scary.
This relationship had to be kept a secret because her boyfriend was a Coke-dealing Nazi
Ooh.
that went by the nickname Reich.
No.
Reich? Like Rikers?
Like
No,
third.
like Third Reich.
Oh, right.
Reich.
Ooh. I don't like that.
No, well, no, you shouldn't.
No, he's a fucking Nazi. Ironically, he liked me. My best friend, on the other hand, told me I was crazy to have an affair because Reich will murder me.
Yeah.
One weekend in October, Reich was in a particularly great mood despite a huge knife wound on his arm that he claimed was the result of him being mugged.
Okay.
This makes no sense how a person could get mugged and injured and be happy about it. It was definitely some drug deal fucking thing that he survived. But I was a teenage boy with hormones, i.e. not very bright. Reich took the group of us out like constantly for 2 weeks. He gave us all the coke we could hold down and spent lavishly in the city, all while the affair with his girlfriend continued. Like behind his back.
Yeah.
This is very scary. I'm so worried for you. Okay. Eventually, the wound on his arm got so infected that he had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
That is when the true story began to unravel. The next day, he was arrested in our dorm by NYC detectives on 2 counts of murder and robbery.
Good Lord.
Amanda came clean and told me that he had not been mugged and had instead attacked his drug dealer with a knife. While slitting the drug dealer's throat, he had also cut his own arm super deep.
Oh, okay.
Then he was jumped by a second man he did not know, and who was also in the flat and killed him too. He took all the drugs and the cash, and we all partied like animals for 2 weeks.
So wait, he killed both of these people?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Yep.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Amanda and I continued to have a relationship following his arrest. I remember that while I was on my internship in Seattle,
Okay.
she would fly across country and I would give her high quality cannabis to bring to Reich. His real name was he was Dutch on their conjugal visits.
Ish.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad I didn't catch anything. I think he means catch any charges or catch anything medical.
I'm assuming charges.
What the hell was I thinking?
That's the
Yeah.
question I'm glad we're finally getting to, because what the fuck?
He was released in 2016, and I sure hope he doesn't hold a grudge.
Ugh.
Yeah, this person made their choice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't like that.
Yeah. Fucking what are 19-year-olds doing?
No.
We did
It's
dumb
so
shit,
bizarre.
but that is next level.
Just this is what happens when you're with people that are dealing drugs, because maybe they are fine, but then they're associated at some point with people like this.
Who have no qualms
Yeah,
about slitting someone's throat.
It goes up the food chain until there's people like this.
It's fucking
Ugh.
scary.
It's really scary, and don't do it. Okay. Just drink alcohol. It's legal. Okay. Last one. Switching it around.
I'm ordering Wendy's.
Nice.
That sounds really good. Okay. So I was raised in a cult, which will be relevant later in this story. In middle and high school, I was on the tennis team with a girl we'll call Hannah. We carpooled home from practice a lot, and her dad always switched the radio to very overt Christian praise music whenever I specifically got in the car. After a couple years of this, she finally told me that they were trying to convert me to Jesus.
Ugh.
I quickly explained that I was already Christian. Shout out to fundamentalism. And that was the end of that. But my zealous little fundy heart was bitter about being the proselytizee instead of the proselytizer.
Gotta out
Okay.
ties. Cut ties.
My zealous little fundy heart was bitter. You don't need to save me. I should be saving you. A few days later on the bus home from a match, she opened up to me about her fucked up family and told me all about how her mom left them and disappeared for a couple years. She showed up a few states away, married to Hannah's uncle, so her ex-husband's brother,
Oh.
Messy.
with a little baby boy. My bitchy ass loudly stage whispered so the whole bus could hear, "Wait, so you have a 3/4 brother? That's so weird." The Regina Georges of the school took it from there, and the rest of her school year was a hellscape of social rejection. Around 30, I found her on Facebook to apologize for my teenage cruelty, and that's the story of why I drunkenly guilt buy shit from her weight loss MLM about once a year forever
no.
now.
Oh my God.
Sorry for all the shit I did when I was Mormon.
Ugh. Well, you're paying for it now. Girl
That's
boss.
funny.
I drunkenly guilt buy shit from her weight loss MLM once a year.
That's your
I mean,
penance.
fair.
I mean, it works.
That is, you apologized and you do that. That is a fair way to apologize for one bitchy comment that you did when you were in middle school. I think that's fair.
I agree.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Love
So
it.
those are the confessions this month. A weird hodgepodge.
Such a hodge and a podge.
All right. Well, let's hear a quick word from our sponsors, shall we?
Oh,
do
yes. So, obviously, we love wine on this show. That is not a secret.
Duh.
and not a secret. And for especially myself and Kenyon, that comes with something that we don't super love because we like red wine, and you get wine mouth.
I hate the wine mouth.
It's a tough situation, and red wine is rough on your teeth, like the whiteness of your teeth. So, you know, when you're enjoying that nice glass of red wine with friends and you go to the bathroom and notice your teeth are completely stained, like you've just eaten beets.
They're like gray.
It's not a good look. But we recently discovered a new product, and the company that makes it is actually sponsoring us for this episode. Thank God they have chosen us. We needed them. So I love when we get to talk about something that actually works and that we love to use. And Lucy, take it away because I cannot wait to gush about this product.
This product is Lumino, and it is a game changer
Luminous.
in terms of whitening products. So their Ultra Bright Pen is the newest product from Lumino. This product does two things at once. It works as a stain guard, so you can prevent staining with it, and it also whitens your teeth. So it's also like kind of restored. It restores that whiteness after the fact. So you brush the gel on your teeth before you're drinking your red wine, your coffee, tea, whatever it is.
All of the above in a single day, if you're like me.
And then you can enjoy your Merlot without the risk of wine mouth, the dreaded wine mouth. So dreaded. So like all Lumino products, the Ultra Bright Pen is certified non-toxic, microbiome safe, and it won't cause sensitivity. That is my biggest beef with traditional whitening products, is because
the sensitivity.
They make my teeth so sensitive. It's horrible. So that's why I'm all on board with Lumino's entire line of products. Lumino is illuminating better ideas in oral care, and you can get 15% off on lumino.com using our code GALS, and I will spell that for you. It is LUMINEUX.com, the fancy way of spelling Lumino. And don't forget to use our code GALS for 15% off and treat your teeth.
Treat them.
Away is a modern lifestyle brand that creates thoughtful products for every traveler and every kind of trip. They started with the perfect suitcase crafted with features that make travel more seamless. And now, when travel looks more different than ever before, you can count on Away's range of suitcases, bags, and accessories whenever you take that next trip. So, for example, in 2 days' time, Amanda and I are going to Louisville to visit Kenyon.
Yup.
We're only going to be there for a couple of days, but I'm bringing my large suitcase because I know how much excellent antiquing there is to do. But I also, if I wanted to pack in my bigger carry-on or my medium suitcase, I could fit that inside the large suitcase and come home with 2 full suitcases because these babies nest.
Yeah, they do.
And there's like no limit to your packing options with Away suitcases. I absolutely love them.
It is amazing. So like Lucy said, whether it's a trip to the corner store, a weekend away, or an extended stay with friends and family, we're all navigating the current reality of travel. But no matter your destination or style, Away's suitcases, bags, and accessories all come in a variety of colors, sizes, and materials to suit your needs and inspire your future travels. So let me tell you a little more about these bags because I can never get over them. All of Away's suitcases are designed to last a lifetime. They have durable exteriors that can withstand even the roughest of baggage handlers, or me.
You're a
I
rough
literally just
baggage
like
handler.
I am. I like throw my suitcase down the stairs because I can't like be bothered to carry it properly. I'm too weak. Every suitcase comes with an interior organization system that includes a built-in compression pad to help you pack more in and a hidden and removable laundry bag that separates your dirty clothes. Also, Kenyon gave me the brilliant idea to like use that to keep your dirty shoes in.
Yes.
So that you can, have those separate from the rest of the stuff in your bag. It's brilliant. It also has 4 360-degree spinner wheels that guarantee the smoothest roll, even through the most hectic of airports and stations. They're available in different materials like polycarbonate, aluminum, and durable nylon in a variety of colors and sizes, and have a TSA-approved combination lock that keeps all your belongings safe. They're amazing. And these products are designed to last a lifetime. So if any part of your suitcase breaks, Away's standout customer service team will arrange to have it fixed or replaced. There's also a 100-day trial on everything that Away makes, so you can actually use the product. And then if after 100 days you decide it's not for you, you could just return any non-personalized item for a full refund. That's it. Like no fine print. And Away offers free shipping and returns on any order within the contiguous United States, UK, Europe, and Canada. They truly are amazing.
Amazing. So start your 100-day trial and shop the entire Away lineup of travel essentials, including their best-selling suitcases, at awaytravel.com/winecrime20. That's awaytravel.com/winecrime20, and treat your travel.
Treat it. The holidays are coming up, my friends, and if you're selling anything online, it is time to prepare for the busiest time of the year. This is a stressful time.
Yeah, no joke.
Seriously. So between growing your business, managing inventory, and juggling orders, you have a lot going on this holiday season. Make shipping the easiest part of your day with ShipStation.
Yeah. I kind of handle the merch shipping side of our Wine and Crime merch business. And let me tell you, it can be extraordinarily frustrating, but I have never had added stress because of how easy ShipStation is to use. I absolutely love it. So figuring out the best way to ship your orders can be frustrating and confusing, but ShipStation makes it quick, easy, and convenient. You can easily import orders from any sales channel. We recently did this with our live show a couple of weeks ago. And it's just getting all those signed posters into ShipStation, so it's all just automated from there, was so simple. I was very pleasantly surprised at how easy it was.
That's awesome.
So you can automate just about any shipping task, spend less time sorting through orders and more time doing what you do best, because it's probably not handling online inventory.
That's certainly not the most fun part of running a business, no.
No, it's not. ShipStation integrates all selling channels into one simple dashboard so you can seamlessly connect carriers, print shipping labels, and get products out the door fast. Over 100,000 sellers use ShipStation in their business, including us. ShipStation works with all major carriers and gives you exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS shipping, so you can compare carriers and choose the best solution for you and your customers, because there's a lot of wiggle room, and I have never had any experience prior to working with Wine and Crime merch with any kind of e-commerce stuff, and I can trust ShipStation to give us the best prices without feeling like I need to learn a whole new language,
Yes.
So it's amazing. So with ShipStation, small businesses can now access the same rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies without the contracts or commitments. So you can you're playing with the big dogs.
Yes. You can get those big dog prices. I love it. And it's never too early to start prepping for the holiday season, so get a head start with ShipStation. Our listeners can use our offer code GALS, G-A-L-S, to get a 60-day free trial just in time for the holidays. That's 2 months of stress-free holiday shipping for free. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top, and enter GALS, G-A-L-S. ShipStation.com. Make ship happen.
Okay, so this is the coroner corner. I'm going to start with something very bizarre that sort of harkens back to Amanda's comment about there being a current spate of people finding bodies in their houses.
Oh, God. Okay, great.
So this is from the ever problematic New York Post. And there are photos on the drive, which will be on the blog. The title is Man Shocked to Discover Hair Poking Out of 100-Year-Old Grave.
Oh,
A California man was given the fright of his life after allegedly stumbling upon a century-old grave with human hair sticking out of it.
Oh,
nope.
God.
Nope. Goodbye. Thank you.
There's photos on the drive.
No, I'm going to
TikTok-
stay over here away from the drive.
Oh, I'm going to find the photos.
Oh,
A
God.
TikTok video of his macabre discovery currently boasts 1.5 million views. Yeah. And this was like a month ago.
I won't. That reaction, I will not look at it. I
Oh, it looks like Amanda's bathroom.
won't. Okay.
It looks like just a dirty weave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yep. You have to.
I refuse. I will
You
not
have
be
to.
looking. No, I
I'm
don't.
sending it
All
to
right.
the chat.
Okay.
That's fine. I will
Quote-
ignore the chat.
Quote, when I first saw it, I was shocked. I wasn't exactly sure that what I was seeing was real, says Joel Morrison, telling Jam Press of the freaky, quote, really fucking gross find,
Yeah.
which he happened upon while visiting the St. Joseph Catholic Cemetery in Sacramento, California. Quote, but upon closer inspection, I realized that it was definitely human hair coming out of the grave, the
Yeah.
stunned 37-year-old handyman added. There's a photo of the handyman on the drive, and Amanda, I will insist that you look at that because he does not look pleased to be the man who discovered the hair.
I see. Oh.
He's actually kind of cute, but he's just like, God fucking damn it.
I do like that he's labeled man who discovered hair.jpg.
Yep.
That hair it's so creepy. It looks like the ring. It's literally
It's the ring hair.
It's literally the ring hair, clumps of fucking hair coming out of a grave.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no, I saw it.
Okay, so the TikTok video shows the allegedly 100-year-old tombstone with a tuft of thick locks protruding out of a crack in the stone like
that
a
just doesn't
Halloween
make
prop.
sense to me.
It-
Why is it
we'll
up
get to
in
it.
the stone like
No,
that?
we'll get to it.
Ugh.
There is the person's hair coming out of the crack, exclaims an aghast Morrison before unleashing a stream of expletives in the TikTok video. After an initial wave of disgust, the janitor said he, quote, started to feel bad for the deceased family members and worried about the upkeep of the cemetery, feeling kind of like maybe they were being disrespected or desecrated in some way. Indeed, he reported seeing other grave sites getting destroyed by squirrels and other animals, with overgrown trees also damaging the tombs. His ghoulish clip sent spines tingling across TikTok. This is crazy freaky, says one
Ugh.
creeped out commenter, while another called the mangy grave, quote, the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yep. It's up there.
That's not. It's not. It's. I hate it. I hate it. My brain is broken.
Yeah. But oh my God. Yep.
So one of the commenters says, y'all, this definitely can occur, especially after heavy floods and rain. This can unfortunately bring up the bodies.
yeah.
But up into the concrete slab?
So, okay. So in some places, they cover graves with concrete just to prevent erosion and also to prevent like various leakages. So this happened, and there's also, you can see in the video, there's a big like oak tree right next to it.
So the roots are
So
pushing shit up.
The roots are pushing up the concrete, so that combined with like probably heavy rains lifted up the body.
Yeah. Shit can happen.
My fucking
So
God.
somebody else wrote, a funeral director once suggested to not be buried near a tree as something like this might happen.
Just
And then
be
someone-
cremated.
Someone else surmised that an animal probably found the hole and tried to bring it out to make a bed in its nest.
Oh my God.
Yep. So Morrison has his own theory. He says, what looks like what happened to me is that there was a large tree very close to the tomb, and the roots from the tree had grown up into the grave, disrupting the concrete barrier and brick mortar, possibly pushing up the remains. Then once the grave was opened, squirrels, rodents, and whatever other animals were free to go in and out. It looks like maybe they were just trying to nest in the human hair.
Yeah.
So that's like as much as we know about it, but
have they like serviced this grave and fixed it?
God, I hope so.
He said that he returned to the grave the next day to discover that the hair seemingly had been pushed back into the hole, which suggested that could be the handiwork of the groundskeeper.
That's not good enough.
No.
No.
You don't just
of
push
course
it
that's
back
not good
in.
enough. But this is the only article that I saw about this. This was, like I said, like a month or and a half ago. So anyway.
My God.
Well, I will be haunted forever. I already know what my nightmares will be for the next several years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe consider cremation.
Oh.
And we won't have this issue.
100% sold on cremation. I already was, but like even
I'm
more
torn.
so.
I'm a little torn.
I think you're
Why?
nuts.
Because I kind of like the idea of like maybe hundreds of years from now.
Getting pushed up by some tree roots.
Yeah. Or just like historians can like find my grave and learn about our society.
You could still have a grave.
Yeah, just get a bench. My God.
They don't need your body to learn about our society.
No.
I mean,
There's plenty.
It would probably throw them off, honestly.
There's plenty of other people that are not getting cremated.
Body farm.
Ugh.
What if somebody murdered me and then they don't find out about it for decades and then they have to exhume me and test?
You know, that's a really...
This is unlikely.
The chances of that are fairly slim.
This is unlikely. You don't live a high-risk lifestyle.
You really don't. You're not
I don't know.
that important.
I don't know. I had to reorganize my pantry today, so watch out.
Watch
Yep.
out.
Big day.
Big things are happening.
Big day.
Okay, so this next one isn't necessarily spooky, but it's creepy and I think it's hilarious.
I'm so excited.
And
I know
sent-
exactly what this is.
I sent parts of this to you guys earlier today. Kenyon never commented, so I'm assuming she didn't read it.
I sent this to you like months ago.
I probably missed it. I was deep in the pantry.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, no. The one you sent to me 2 months ago is coming at the end of my segment.
Oh, okay. Then this is different.
This is
I'm
different.
excited.
Okay. It's so fucking bizarre. Okay, so this is I believe, a Washington Post article. I forgot to copy and paste the source at the bottom. I will do that before it's posted. So I'm going to read parts of the article that I find hilarious, and then I'm just going to paraphrase for the rest of the story.
Wonderful.
Early one summer morning, as rain is misting the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, a middle-aged man is courting a crane.
Oh, this fucking guy.
I read it. This was great.
Oh, I got more detail.
Ugh.
Chris Crow,
No.
age 42, bends forward in a slight bow and then flaps his arms slowly like wings.
Ish. I hate how sensually you're reading this.
Oh, it gets worse. You don't even know.
Oh,
Hey, girl, what you think? He coos.
absolutely
No.
not.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Walnut has heard that line before.
Walnut.
I love that. That's the bird's name. Walnut.
Poor Walnut.
The stately bird ignores Crow, reshuffles her storm cloud gray wings, and snakes her head gracefully to the ground looking for something tasty to eat. Come on now, Crow says. The zookeeper grabs a fistful of grass and tosses it into the air. This is Crow's sexiest move, a sly reference to building a nest together.
Oh my God, he's legit flirting with her.
He has to.
Does he have
he
to?
have to?
We'll
He
get
has
to
to.
it. We'll get to it.
Oh.
Walnut looks up, curiosity glinting in her marigold eyes, but then she returns to
She
probing.
matches your nails.
She
Oh my
really
God.
does. She's beautiful. Then returns to probing the soft, wet ground with her bark-colored bill. This really paints a picture. She's simply not feeling romantic, and who can blame her? So eventually, Walnut starts responding to Crow's overtures. She returns his bows and then turns away from him and holds her wings loosely away from her body.
Why?
Kneeling behind the bird, Crow rests a hand gently on her back. Then he starts rubbing her thighs rhythmically, almost pornographically.
No!
30 seconds elapse, it feels much longer, before Walnut steps away from Crow, fixes a few out-of-place feathers, and then stretches out her wings, asking for another go-round.
I feel violated.
It gets worse, you guys.
How?
If you're
can't.
triggered by bird stuff, then you should probably fast
I'm not triggered by bird stuff. I'm triggered by
This.
bestiality.
It's not bestiality, he's a zookeeper. And
Well,
she's a very
that's what a
endangered
lot have
species.
said.
He has to inseminate her. Not with his own sperm, obviously.
Okay. All right. Okay.
In past years, Crow would have taken this opportunity to inject Walnut with a syringe of crane semen. See? Alas, a matchmaker in Memphis, the keeper of the white-naped crane stud book, whose job is to ensure a genetically diverse captive population, has decreed that they don't need any more babies from Walnut, at least not this year.
So he is just doing it for fun.
Listen, but that doesn't stop Crow and Walnut from going through the motions all summer long, 5 days a week, sometimes several times a day. Crow says, it's not exactly fun for me, but it keeps Walnut happy. More to the point, this strange cross-species seduction has helped ensure that white-naped cranes continue to exist, at least in captivity, says Warren Lynch, a fellow zookeeper at the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute. Quote, it's amazing what Chris has accomplished with Walnut. This isn't something just anyone can do.
Okay.
It gets better, you guys.
Does it?
Yes.
Do you mean worse?
Both.
Oh, no.
When Walnut arrived at the Front Royal Virginia Endangered Species Breeding Center back in 2004, she was the most genetically valuable white-naped crane in captivity. At the age of 23, she had yet to produce a single chick, and she had a reputation for murdering her mates. 2 male cranes that had made amorous overtures toward Walnut had been found dead with their bellies sliced open by her sharp claws. So she's not into male cranes at all.
Oh my God.
So Crow, SCBI's newest keeper, was assigned to the case. Quote, Walnut had this whole Black Widow thing going on, recalls Lynch. I told Chris, be careful with this one.
Lucy needs a walnut tattoo.
Seriously.
I love Walnut. She's amazing. Yeah.
She's fucking metal.
Yeah, she's real metal. Chris would be so careful, in fact, so thoughtful and patient and understanding that whether Walnut would become pregnant would be just one part of what transpired between them, because the larger story was how Chris Crow won over Walnut's wild heart. So this is a very long article, and I did read it, but here's the gist. Basically, Walnut was hand-raised by humans to ensure her survival. But because she was so, well cared for by humans, she imprinted on humans and subsequently did not recognize other cranes as, her own species.
Okay, so then the males come near her and she's like,
Fuck you,
off.
yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. She's into
my
dudes, human dudes.
Oh.
The zookeepers had to, pin her down, on the ground and then artificially inseminate her. So it was dangerous. It was dangerous for them because of her talons. It was uncomfortable for her. It was
Honey.
not consensual at all.
Not good.
So it wasn't good for anybody. So the first time that Chris had to help with the insemination, he
I'm
gently
so upset.
massaged her cloaca.
No.
We had intended on recording a full episode after this, and I don't know that we can.
This is disgusting.
And she responded.
No.
So Crow noticed that Walnut seemed interested in, him. Crow stopped by her yard, and she would bow her head and raise her wings, motions that Crow now recognizes as the first moves of a mating dance. At first, I thought she was just excited to see me, but then I'd see other pairs doing the same things, and it kind of dawned on me.
Oh, no. And then you have to go back to your other colleagues and be like,
So, this happened.
Crow accepted.
I don't know how to explain it.
Crow accepted Walnut's invitation to dance. Though he felt a little silly, he bobbed his head when Walnut bobbed hers and raised and lowered his arms like wings. The two circled each other, and sometimes Walnut would make a loud trumpeting call, which was the beginning of the white-naped crane love duet. If no one was around, Crow would try to do the male part of the song, making a Homer Simpson-like woohoo! But Walnut never found his effort satisfactory, and probably, in fact, kind of douchey. That was my own addition. As the weather cooled, so did Walnut's ardor. But in the spring, Walnut began greeting her keeper with bows again. This gave Crow an idea. If Walnut thought he was her mate, maybe Crow could make that year's artificial insemination less stressful for both of them.
What if I fuck this bird?
He's not fucking the bird. He's just making her think that he's fucking her.
He's just doing foreplay with the bird.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's
If we
massaging the clothes.
If
I thought
that got
the
me.
hair photo was going to be the worst part of today.
No.
You always surprise me, Lucy. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Chris courted her by bringing her sticks for her nest. Some she liked and some she did not.
I love when birds reject nests. Or,
Yeah.
Oh, he talks in the article about, like, what sticks she liked. And he'd, like, go find the sticks that she liked.
Amazing.
And if she didn't like them, she'd, like, immediately pick them up and, like, chuck them away. Like,
Wow.
fuck you for bringing me this shit.
How dare you?
He also rewarded her allowing him to, like, touch her with dead mice, which were her favorite treat.
Oh.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, Walnut found Crow to be a disappointing lover, at least at first. Quote, I would start massaging her back where the male crane would be perched when he's copulating, but then I had to stop momentarily and start massaging other areas, and she'd stop soliciting and walk away.
Other areas? It's too vague.
Like
I
her
don't
legs.
like it. Yeah,
Her
okay. Sure.
It took a little time for me to figure out to have one hand on one spot and another on another spot, and for her to stay with it if I took my hands off her temporarily.
Men never know their way around a woman.
It's just
They just don't.
she's so picky, and I love it.
Oh my fucking God. I
This
can't.
is beyond.
Chris and Walnut went on to have 5 babies together. In 2008,
How?
you're going to love this part. In 2008,
not.
another crane named Amanda came
No.
to the center,
No.
and Chris had to split his time between them.
Oh no, poor Walnut.
I know.
Does she know about Amanda?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. How could you do Walnut like that?
Well, we'll get to it. Okay, so captive cranes can live past 60 years old,
My God, that's a commitment for
and they're
Crow.
like monogamous. So, which means
not Crow.
no, which
Crow
means
is a human man.
which means Crow's commitment to Walnut could, in theory, last for decades.
No.
Quote, if she's still here when I'm eligible for retirement, I won't be able to leave. I'd feel like a jerk.
Oh
Another
my God.
It's okay. She's gonna be okay. When she's that old, there's no way she's reproducing.
another male keeper, and Walnut clearly prefers men to women, might be able to woo her if Crow were to disappear, but as Crow has seen with his other cranes, the loss of a mate is very traumatic. Widowed cranes stop eating and fill the air with mournful calls, sometimes for weeks on end.
Honey.
Oh, that is sad.
And there's also a part where he's like, I'm a really bad boyfriend. I disappear every weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I just
And he's
leave
cheating
her.
on her with another bird.
Yeah.
Which she might not know about, but maybe she can like sense it. Can they
I mean,
smell?
he
I don't know.
probably seems withdrawn and distracted.
Yeah.
Wow.
typical signs.
Wha-
Red flags.
This is not okay.
It's
Read his phone.
Yeah, it's unlikely that Walnut will be called on to produce more chicks, but Crow continues to dance with her and even quote unquote mate with her when she asks. It's a strange job, but Crow says he's used to getting teased at this point. He says, I've heard every joke. And his favorite one is, what's the difference between erotic and kinky? Erotic is when you use a feather. Kinky is when you use the whole bird.
Oh. I hate this so much.
Not making fun of, not kink shaming, but that is an amazing analogy.
Yeah,
Ish.
that's his favorite joke. He said, the best jokes, however, Crow makes at his own expense. When the journalist asked him if he has a partner or if she was jealous of Walnut, Crow responds with a disarming quip. Walnut sets the bar pretty high. I'll never find a woman who's so happy to see me that she just starts dancing.
Oh, he's right. He won't.
There's a
Treasure
picture,
that, Crane.
There's a picture of Chris Crow on the drive, and he just looks like such a biology nerd. He has like a really soft face.
really struggling with all of this.
Do you see Chris?
Yes, I see Chris.
Do you see Walnut? She's gorgeous. There's a picture
Walnut
of him
is stunning.
inseminating her too.
Oh, I see it. He's like
Yep.
lifting her tail.
Yeah.
This is upsetting.
It's a delicate dance.
Oh,
Wow. And then with his little hat, he kind of looks
like a
a
bird.
crane.
Yeah,
know.
I
I'm
see
sure
it.
that's no accident.
That's probably part of it, right?
yeah, probably.
Oh, part of the thrill.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Okay. The last part I have, this is for the obituary area. Amanda sent this to me first, followed by approximately
5
6,000
million
other
people.
people.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone who sent this to me. I saw it.
It's so good.
Okay. So this is purported to be an obituary written by a bot. Of course it's not, but it's hilarious. Okay.
Mhm.
There's so much to unpack in every sentence.
I love it so
Okay.
much.
Have you seen this, Kenyon?
I saw this. I thought it was real, so I started reading it out loud to my family at our on our family trip, and then I was really upset that it wasn't real.
No, of course it's not real.
Let's just pretend it's real.
Okay,
it's
it's
more
real.
fun that way.
And her picture is so gross, too. She has like
I know.
3.5 eyes.
Ugh.
Okay. Brenda Tent retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes.
I love that part.
A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweetheart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses, but thought she did.
Oh, wow. That's almost the same thing.
The church gave her a choir because she sang like a bird and
Aw.
looked like a bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven.
Yep.
In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life.
Hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper.
It's so stupid. The beginning part really sucks you in. It really
Yeah.
sounds like an obit that a bot would have written.
I mean, how do we know for sure it's not real? Because I've seen other
She
stupid
married her high
shit.
school.
She was a sweetheart, and she married her high school.
All of those bot things are not actually written by bots.
They're not.
I don't think
doubt
that
it.
that's accurate. I think some of them actually are.
Okay.
Well, does anyone have a bot?
Show me the bot.
I want to see the bot.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
Somebody send us a bot. I don't know how that works. I'm picturing an old answering machine.
Yeah, what the fuck is a bot?
It's
anyway?
literally like computer code.
I know.
Yeah.
And then somebody make this for real because
Yeah.
I really want it.
It's amazing.
Send Brenda more
Life. In lieu of flowers.
The funeral will be held in 1977.
A librarian
From birth. I'm putting that in Kenyon's obit.
Okay.
Anyway, we're losing it.
So I had quite a smattering of content this month.
You did. That was all
Well
over
done.
the place. I'll
That was an
never
all-timer.
recover from walnut. I will
Or the hair.
never recover from walnut.
The hair
Or
and
the
the
hair.
walnut are really, they're brain stickers.
This is you. Yep. Every month. Okay. Cool. Every month. Every month.
All right.
Anyway,
Well,
thanks for listening.
tune in next month.
Yeah.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Wine and Crime. Our cover art is by Kala Yip, music by Phil Young and Corey Wendell, editing by Jonathan Camp. Check out our website and blog at wineandcrimepodcast.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wine and Crime Pod. If you have questions, answers, or recommendations to share, email us at wineandcrimepodcast@gmail.com. Episodes are available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, basically wherever you get your favorite podcasts. And if you like the show, please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. It is the best way to spread the word. If you'd like to show your support, visit our Patreon page to keep this podcast and the wine flowing. Cheers.